Welcome to a brief demonstration of Electronic Learning Products' Language Analysis System. This is advanced technology that we've created that allows English language learners and others to get a score for how well they are pronouncing the English language and a score for the rhythm of their speech. Are they matching the natural rhythm and cadence? And are they making mistakes in pronunciation? This is a tool that we've developed that can be implemented in a variety of formats across a variety of platforms. So what we're showing you is the maximum capabilities here that you may want to trim back, refine, simplify. We highlight a sentence here. So there's an image on the page and there's a sentence at hand. This first sentence is highlighted and we can play the model so that the learner can understand how should this sentence be said.
There was a time when people really had a way with words.
We can also slow down the speed of the model so that learners can get their head around it more easily.
There was a time when people really had a way with words.
Okay, and now we're going to attempt to read this sentence ourselves, and first we'll try to do it as best I can. I'm a native speaker, so I should do pretty well. There was a time when people really had a way with words. Okay, and we can see that that first sentence turned green, and my score for that phrase was a 5. Okay, my spectral score, which is a fancy word for pronunciation, and these graphics can be redone in a user-friendly format, be it for an elementary school or for adult language learning. My duration score was not as good because I didn't match the rhythm of the model exactly, and sometimes that's not so important to us, so we'll hide the duration score. As we progress through the paragraph, we start to fill out the pie chart for completion, and it maintains a running and a combined score for us. But let's try that first sentence again, where I'm going to make some obvious mistakes. And now we can see the real power of the system. And by the way, my score of 5 is on a scale of 1 through 6, 6 being the best. Let's try it again and make some mistakes this time. There was a time when people really had a way with words. Okay, so you can see that the sentence didn't turn green, which means I should try it again. You can see that my spectral score is down to a 1 from a 5, but where were my mistakes? Well, we can hit the phone scores button, and we can see that I said was instead of was, then instead of then, when, wheelie instead of really, and so on. Okay, so this is the real power of the system, where we get to see on a letter level basis how is my pronunciation. We can also dial up the difficulty level, and we'll see even more mistakes. If we relax it, there'll be fewer mistakes. And these can also be system-wide settings to be more appropriate. We can also drill down into the phoneme level here and see which areas I'm having trouble with, ranging from unhappy to happy here. And we can close this back and work our way through these sentences all the way down and wind up with a combined score for the entire paragraph. We have the ability to create pages like this with your graphics, with your text. We can control all the behaviors of this, remove buttons, change the frame completely. We can embed this into your digital curriculum. and give you a lot of capabilities associated with, are they really saying the words properly? It's a great tool, especially for non-native learners, where they can play models, they can hear their voice.
There was a time when people really had a way with words.
And so between playing the student's voice and playing the model,
there was a time when people really had a way with words.
And being able to display the specific errors of pronunciation, you've got a great tool that we can integrate for you into your curriculum and your digital assets. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Ken Spiegel, Chief Technology Officer at Electronic Learning Products. Thank you so much.